All right, guys, exciting video today. Today we get to show what we are bringing to market, and that is the Barber's Lounge Sound Blade. Now, this blade is louder than the Echo Blade and stronger than the Echo Blade. So if you had any issues where the Echo Blade teeth got bent, broke off, or got destroyed, this is the perfect replacement. And did you guys know that most of that audible crunch comes from the stationary blade? So we are selling the stationary blade by itself. That way you could bring that crunch to pretty much every machine on the market. This is universally compatible with almost every machine out there, and we're going to show you that. But first, is the crunch really louder? Let's take a listen. All right, so we'll start off with the Stylecraft Echo Blade and use the 1 guard. And you can't take much away from the Echo Blade. It has a nice crunch, even on the areas where there's not a lot of hair. When we get to the bulk, you really hear it crunching. But now let's check out the Sound Blade. Same guard, same machine. And it's a louder crunch. It's a more aggressive crunch. And even when you bring it to the areas where there's not a lot of hair, you still hear it crunching. Definitely louder, and it's a stronger blade. And before we show you just how many machines this fits on, let's talk about this blade. Now this is 21 teeth, DLC coated, super loud crunch. Flip it over. Diamond lapped. And if you're wondering why we're not selling this machine with a cutting blade, because when it comes to different cutting blades, they're not as universally compatible. You have different cam followers that don't fit the blades. You have cam followers that will fit a blade, but it'll be loose, the machine will be loud, and also the way that the cam follower interacts with the motor is different, and the blade is not going to fit seamless. It's going to be loud, it's going to rattle, and then you're going to blame me. But when it comes to the stationary blade, that is a lot more universally compatible. Now, let's see just how many machines we could get this blade on. All right, so we're going to start off with Wall and the original magic clip. So what you're going to do is take the stationary blade off, use the original screws with the sound blade, boom, fits, cuts, works. Same thing with the black magic clip. Gold magic clip, same thing. Wall Senior, same thing. Take the original stationary blade off and use the original screws with the sound blade. Fits, cuts. Wall Vapor, even works with this too. Wall Vapor Limited Edition, same thing. Maybe you have the Super Taper X. Works the same way. Take the stationary blade off, put on the sound blade, and use the original screws for the Super Taper X. Even the Legend. The sound blade fits on it, cuts, works. All right, now for Stylecraft, and starting off with the Saber 2, of course, fits. And one key part of information with all these blade swaps, make sure it's centered on the bracket like that. Fits, cuts, got the crunch. Original Instinct, fits, use the original screws, boom, and you bring the crunch to that machine. Metal Instinct, same thing. Instinct X, same thing. .360 Jeezy, same thing. Original screws with the sound blade. Maybe you have the Gamma Exceed. It'll work on there too, and it fits. All right, moving on to the Andis and the Andis Phenom. If you want to have regular size guards, this blade is perfect for that. Not only do you bring the crunch to the machine, but you could fit more guards on that machine instead of the Andis guards. And the same thing goes for the Andis Recon. You get the standard size and you get the crunch. Maybe you have the Chemi 90-4. I know you guys love that. Sound blade fits right on that, delivers the crunch and a solid blade. Even the Chemi 2373, it fits on as well. Moving on to JRL. JRL, you want to bring that crunch to the JRL? Sure, throw the sound blade right on it. It fits. Just use the original JRL screws. Works on the Ghost too. and the Diamante Lamborghini collab. Moving on to the world of TPOB, you want to upgrade that slime too? Yeah, sound blade fits. Or you have the play. You want to bring the maximum crunch to the play? Sound blade. Mini play, same thing. Sound blade. Maybe a TPOB Go and you want to bring even more crunch to it. Yeah, sound blade will fit on there. And moving on to the Babyliss machines, starting off with the 245 collab. Sound blade fits on it. Got the crunch. Maybe you have the FX1. Yep, slap the sound blade on there, it works. Maybe you just finished your last payment on the Snap FX and you want to put an upgrade on there, sound blade. Maybe you have an old Boost FX and you want to get some new life out of it, sound blade. Moving on to the Caliber Disruptor ZR. Yep, guess what? Sound blade fits, bring the crunch. W Mark Polar NG-X1, sound blade fits, upgraded, crunch. Red Pro X King, if you have this machine, you can add this to it also. Even VGR, you got some wacky VGRs like this VGR 001, yeah, it'll fit. The only machines that I wasn't able to fit it on was the original Andis Master because the screw holes are in a different place, and the VGR 880C, and that's because you see that cutting blade is so small that it doesn't line up with the blade right. But other than that, this thing is almost universally compatible. And we have this blade available for purchase on Amazon right now, and we also have an even better deal with the 2-pack. So you can buy one for you and one for the guy that sets all the blades in the shop. And each blade comes with 2 screws. These screws don't fit every machine, but they fit some of them. But you will generally want to use the screws that come with the machine. So the Barber's Lounge sound blade is out now. Louder crunch than the Echo, stronger than the Echo, diamond lap finish. Pick one up today. Link is in the description.